Welcome to our English news, the first broadcast of the Lunar New Year 2026 on Lào Cai TV. We wish you a happy and prosperous New Year. Here are the main highlights for today. Lào Cai targets economic growth of over 10% in 2026. Baha welcomes international tourist groups. The cultural beauty of traditional New Year temple visits. And now for the details of this story, please stay tuned. In 2026, Lào Cai aims to maintain stability and achieve a growth breakthrough, targeting an economic growth rate of over 10% and state budget revenue exceeding 24,000 billion VND.
To reach these goals, the province is focusing on traditional growth drivers while fostering new ones. Key priorities include improving the investment climate through administrative reform and digital transformation, developing modern infrastructure, especially the Lào Cai-Hanoi-Haiphong Railway and regional connectivity projects, restructuring industry and agriculture for deeper, sustainable growth. These efforts aim to solidify Lào Cai's position as a key growth pole in the northern Midlands and Mountains, and a strategic hub for international trade.
Focusing on the administrative reform and improving the investment climate, especially private sector growth under Resolution 68, Lào Cai now has 20,630 enterprises, with a total registered capital of over 168,000 billion VND.
These businesses contribute nearly 7,000 billion VND to the state budget and employ over 30,000 people, with average monthly incomes ranging from 9 to 10 million VND. Beyond economics, they remain active in social welfare, charity, and disaster relief. For 2026, the province targets 13,400 active enterprises, with over 56% operating effectively. The focus remains on supporting SMEs, enhancing capital accessibility, and promoting innovation, digital transformation, and green growth. With the provincial government's support and local authorities' assistance, we have received favorable conditions for our surveys and project implementation. By aligning business growth with social goals, Lào Cai strives for the non-state economic sector to account for 70.5% of the provincial GRDP in 2026.
The Lào Cai Department of Education and Training has announced the result for the 2025-2026 Provincial High School Academic Excellence Competition.
Out of 3,163 contestants across 11 subjects, a total of 1,605 prizes were awarded, including 51st prizes, 272 second prizes, 488 third prizes, 795 consolation prizes. High-performing subjects with significant participation included literature, 250 prizes, history, 210 prizes, geography, 199 prizes, economic and legal education, 183 prizes, mathematics, 147 prizes, and biology, 144 prizes.
The Haikou Temple Festival in Bao Ha, Lào Cai will be held on March the 8th and the 9th at Quang Kim Village Cultural House and Haikou Temple.
This festival honors the traditional value of when drinking water, remember its source, and celebrates national cultural identity, catering to the spiritual needs of locals and visitors. Key highlights: cultural activities, a raft racing competition on Kim Quang Lake, traditional ritual ceremonies, and musical performances. Main ceremony, March 9th, the official opening ceremony, palanquin procession, and incense offering. Folk games, fun activities like tug-of-war, stick pushing, and blindfolded duck catching will create a vibrant spring atmosphere. Local authorities are actively preparing to ensure a solemn, safe, and cost-effective festival, promoting the image of Bao Ha to a wider audience.
During the Lunar New Year holiday, the working atmosphere remained urgent at Lào Cai Province Kim Thanh International Road Border Gate Number 2. Functional forces and businesses are striving to maintain import-export activities throughout the test seasons to ensure an uninterrupted supply chain.
Observations during the Tet days show that although the volume of vehicles passing through the border gate is not as high as on regular days, it remains stable. The main commodities include agricultural products, fresh fruits, machinery, and consumer goods. These are all items that require rapid customs clearance to ensure quality and delivery schedules. Currently, activities at Kim Thanh border gate are proceeding normally. Customs officers are working through Tet to support businesses with clearance. Our Tet goods still arrive steadily every day, averaging 7 to 10 trucks, with peak days reaching 15. Even though it is the busy Tet season, all procedures are handled quickly and efficiently. My company specializes in agricultural products, mainly vegetables and fruits, and we currently average about 10 trucks per day. To serve import-export activities during Tet, forces at the border gate, including customs, border guard, industry and trade, and quarantine, developed plans early. They have arranged full staffing as regulated, ensuring smooth procedures both during and outside administrative hours upon business demand. Implementing the Lunar New Year plan, Lào Cai International Border Gate Customs has assigned leaders and civil servants to be on duty to handle customs procedures for businesses. This ensures the fastest clearance conditions. All positions are stationed during and after hours if requested by enterprises. Alongside customs, the border guard force maintains 100% personnel on duty, strengthening the control of people and vehicles entering and exiting, while coordinating closely with interdisciplinary forces to ensure security and order in the border gate area. Quarantine efforts have been intensified to control the quality of goods, especially agricultural products and fresh food. Quarantine officers work throughout Tet, ready to take samples and conduct inspections to minimize waiting times for businesses. The plant quarantine force has deployed sufficient officers to inspect and control agricultural and forestry products as well as food safety. This ensures that goods flow seamlessly, remain strictly supervised, and clear customs quickly, guaranteeing both product quality and delivery progress. Maintaining import-export activities throughout Tet not only helps businesses uphold their reputation with partners but also contributes significantly to preventing supply chain disruptions. By keeping the flow of trade smooth, it builds confidence in a flourishing new year for Lào Cai's import-export sector.
Beyond the bustling atmosphere of the Lunar New Year, this spring tells a story of the powerful rise of highland villages, rooted in a shift in the people's mindset and economic practices.
2026 marks the fourth year that Mr. Pham Van Hung in Van Chon Commune has pursued his strawberry farming model combined with tourism. By applying science and technology and innovating production mindsets, his model not only brings a stable income of 300 million VND per year but also opens a new economic path for the local community. When I first introduced strawberries, people found it very strange. Curiosity drew many visitors. Initially, I only planted a small amount and couldn't meet the demand, but seeing the steady results, I have expanded the scale. As 2025 drew to a close, life in the highland commune of Pung Luong has seen significant improvements. Leveraging local advantages, residents have made a clear shift in agricultural thinking by proactively restructuring crops and leasing land to businesses to form concentrated production areas. Consequently, the commune now hosts 10 cooperatives, 236 collaborative groups, and 17 effective enterprises, helping to reduce the poverty rate to nearly 13% in 2025. Growing roses in these highlands offers great quality and prices. Previously, I imported seeds from Dalat, but now I can propagate, bud, and graft them myself. Lào Cai's highlands are undergoing a strong transformation thanks to the dare to think, dare to do spirit of farmers and active support from local authorities. This success has not only changed the face of impoverished rural areas but also helped the province's overall poverty reduction rate reach 2.68% in 2025, with poverty among ethnic minority groups decreasing by an average of 6.36% per year. I believe the most sustainable outcome is that people have changed their mindset, shifting from self-sufficiency to commercial production. Lào Cai is a mountainous province with great potential for diverse agricultural development. The proactive adoption of new crops suited to local conditions not only brings a warm and prosperous spring but also opens up hope for a successful new year.
In the bustling atmosphere of the new year, the White Plateau of Bakha welcomed its first international visitors, a group from the UK who chose a cycling journey from Lào Cai to Bakha.
The most important is the side and the rolling system. Yeah, and this is just put on. Yeah. This is hard enough put on. No problem.
On the first day of the Lunar New Year, under beautiful afternoon weather, the group completed their scenic ride.
Anh cái
How
đoàn
many
mình
people
đi
are
mấy
in your
người?
group?
5 khách.
There are 5 of us.
Đoàn
Where
này là
is
khách
your
gì
group
anh?
from?
Toàn bộ là
They are from the UK, and they really love cycling.
Vâng.
What do
Cái
they
đường lên
think
Bắc Hà
about
họ
the
thấy
road
thế
to
nào?
Bakha?
lên Bắc Hà thì
They really enjoy the route
Vâng.
filled with trees and flowers.
đi vào ngày Tết
They
là
were
đường
especially
vắng.
touched by the New Year greetings from the locals along the way. After conquering over 60 kilometers of mountain passes in the chilly air, the tourists shared that they wanted to experience the traditional Highland Tet in the most intimate and slow-paced way, on their bicycle pedals.
Oh, well, knowing him, it'll probably be. She got them, and then they showed the video, a big iPad.
It's a big, long mountain to climb, and we didn't do enough exercise really, but we made it. And what made it special and better was everybody that we met was smiling and cheering us on, and it was fantastic.
Experience the smell, you see a lot more on the bicycle, you hear a lot more on the bicycle, giving us lots of treats and welcoming us, and we feel very happy to be here in Vietnam. Chúc mừng năm mới.
Yes.
The arrival of international guests on the very first day of the year not only adds a vibrant touch to the White Plateau but also serves as a positive signal for Bakha's tourism industry. A spring journey starting with bicycle wheels opens up hope for a dynamic year, where Bakha continues to be a friendly rendezvous for both domestic and international friends.
In the hustle and bustle of modern life, many traditional cultural beauties of the Lunar New Year are still preserved and passed down throughout generations. One of these is the custom of visiting pagodas and temples to praise for the Buddha and honor ancestors during the first day of spring. As in tradition, on the first day of the New Year, people from all over flock to the temple, a national historical and cultural relic in Lào Cai, to burn incense and pray for a peaceful and prosperous year.
From 9 a.m. on the first day of the Year of the Horse, crowds have been streaming into the temple. The elderly pray for health, students for academic success, and business owners for prosperity, all looking forward to the best in the new year. Previously when I lived with my parents, and now that I have my own family, we still maintain the habit of visiting the temple at the beginning of the year. This year, I am here to pray for peace, favorable weather, and good fortune for everyone's business. After major renovations, Den Thuong now features a larger area and more spacious landscape while still strictly preserving the ancient architecture of the Tran dynasty. During Tet, the temple is decorated with pale peach blossoms, golden kumquats, and vibrant flags, catering to the sightseeing and spiritual needs of residents and tourists. Carrying out our assigned duties, the temple has proactively prepared to serve visitors during Tet. The cleaning of ritual objects was conducted carefully and according to protocol. All altars and halls have been neatly arranged to ensure solemnity. Beyond seeking blessings, many Lào Cai residents also enjoy the spring scenery to find inner peace in the joyous atmosphere of the new year. Today, I brought my daughter here for sightseeing and to ask for calligraphy, Xin Chu. I will ask for the words, patience, and peace to start a wonderful new year. Despite the busyness of life, the beauty of New Year temple visits is still preserved by generations of Vietnamese people. This is not only a spiritual activity but also an opportunity for everyone to express gratitude, turn toward their roots, and wish for a peaceful and happy New Year.
Ladies and gentlemen, our program today is ending. Thank you for your attention and Happy New Year.